Good morning. It is Friday. I went out this morning to start my car and it's really icy out. So I slid on ice and I hurt my hand and my knuckle. It hurts. I don't know if it'll focus on it, but it hurts. Maybe if I hide my face. It's not too bad or anything, but it like kind of stings. But I went and got Tim Hortons because I'm dead inside. There's not too much left. I've actually had it for hour and a half, 2 hours? I've had it for about 2 hours now. And today I want to do transcribing, and then I also have to go to my mom's house again today because my brother's car should be done today, so he wants to go pick it up, so I have to take him. Please focus on my face. So that's what I'm doing today. I have to go get my brother, take him to his car, transcribing, and also my therapist emailed me and she wants to change our appointment to next week Saturday instead of tomorrow Saturday, and I asked her if it was possible to keep it because she says she wanted to change it to next Saturday, but then she said it was completely up to me, but then also said that some things came up, so she thought she would ask. So I asked her if it'd be possible to keep it, even if we have to change the time, or I can even, like, deal with making it on a Sunday, because I don't really want to wait another week, honestly, especially because I've just, maybe it might be better or something, I don't know, but I've been mentally preparing myself for it for, like, this entire week, so I don't know, I wouldn't mind changing it, I don't think, but, like, at the same time, I kind of want to keep it. I don't know. So we'll just see when she replies. She usually replies pretty fast, but she emailed me last night around 10, and so I didn't know that she emailed me because I don't usually check my email that late, and I never got a notification on my phone because for some reason I only get notifications for my Gmail, and we email through my Yahoo. So I'm gonna have to wait, but that's cool. Whatever. I don't really mind waiting, but I also went and I got gas this morning because I knew I'd have to go and take my brother and stuff like that. So I figured I'd put gas in my tank earlier on so I wouldn't have to do it later. I made a small to-do list. I actually have to add more onto it, but basically just about making appointments. Literally, all these are on here saying, like, make this appointment, make this appointment, make this appointment. So, I should probably make those appointments. I'll at least call and make my dentist appointment today. I don't know when I'll actually be able to go in, because I also want to wait for her to reply, because if we're not gonna have the appointment tomorrow, then I'll make the dentist appointment for tomorrow if I can, or I'll have to make it for next weekend, but I don't want to make it for next weekend and then also have the therapy appointment and then have to schedule that around that. So I'd like to know when the therapy appointment is gonna happen before I make the dentist appointment, and then I also have to make a doctor's appointment, but I have to wait to make this other appointment before I make the doctor's appointment, but I don't want to make the other appointment. So, whatever. I'm, like, super tired, like, in my eyes, like, oh my god, my eyes are so tired. It's, oh. And I want to do some transcribing, but, like, my eyes are just, they can't right now. So I'm gonna wait a little bit longer, but I thought I'd be transcribing by now, but my eyes are just, they're not having it today. So I'll have to wait, but that's fine. I pretty much have all day. I like to stop by the time Cody gets home, though, because after he gets home, I end up making dinner and eating, and then also, like, if he comes in and tries to talk to me or this and that, and, like, sometimes him and Kyle can be kind of loud, so it makes it a lot easier for me to focus on what I'm doing when no one's home. So I usually try to not do work when people are home. I will sometimes, but I'm not a big fan of it. I'd rather do it when no one's home. So that's another reason why I wish my eyes were working right, because if they were, I'd be able to transcribe And I can always wait, take my brother to get his truck, and then do the transcribing when I get back. But that's not exactly what I want to do. I'd prefer to do it before and then take him and then come home and do more. That's what I'd prefer to do. And I have to leave in a couple hours. Probably I think I gotta leave at around like 11:30, and then I'll get to my mom's around noon, and then I'll take them, and then I should be home by 1, hopefully, maybe before 1, so I won't be out too long. But yeah, and I texted, when my brother asked me yesterday, I texted him back and told him, like, I'm doing work tomorrow, like, I don't want to, like, sit out for a while, because last time, he was like, you might have to wake me up, and I was like, okay, whatever, and I got there, and it was like, I was waiting for him for over half an hour, and he's just laying in bed, and I was like, come on, get up. If you don't get up right now, I'm leaving and going home. Because his truck wasn't even done. I was just voluntarily taking him there. He wasn't giving me gas money or anything. So, it was all voluntary, so I was like, if you don't get up right now, I am going home. So we got up, finally, after half an hour. And then I told him last night, I was like, you better be up when I get there, because I'm not waiting to wake you up in the morning, because he's so hard to wake up. And then, on top of that, like, I told him, like, I'm doing work tomorrow, so the less time that I'm out of the house, the better, so that I have more time to be home and do stuff. And he said okay, and he was totally cool with it, so I just hope he's up. He has a hard time sleeping like I do. But then once he actually is asleep, he sleeps like a rock, and he'll sleep in light. So, he better freaking be up when I get there. I'm gonna message him before I leave, like I did last time. I'll ask him if he's up, but if he's not up, then he won't reply. If he is up, he'll reply. So, I'll just hope he's awake, and I won't be messaging him until like 11:30, so I'll have to just hope that he's up by then. Hopefully. Also, I hope I win something on this cup. I have a couple more sips left. Even if it's just a free coffee. I want a free coffee. Or this, free coffee for a year. Give me that. That would be awesome. And it doesn't, like, there probably is a limit. I don't know. But if they say free coffee for a year, like, are you limited to, like, 1 cup of Timmy's a day or something? Like, how does it work? I'm interested. Guess what time it is? It's roll up the rim time. Oh my god. I would just want to win something so badly, and I've been saying this ever since it started, and especially in the beginning because I wasn't winning anything. But finally won something, and then I won something on that free coffee. I won another coffee, but winning more than once is always fun. And it's kind of hard to win on roll up the rim this year or something. Please play again. Whatever. Whatever. I don't even care. I care. That's a lie. Actually, I really do care. Because I want to win something. I spent money on this coffee. I want to win something on it. Normally, like, you don't have the option to win something on coffee. So, I want to win something. Whatever. Anyways. It really hasn't been that long since the last clip, so I don't really have too much else to share. I'm still waiting on this email, obviously. I should probably open up the transcription site and see what's on there. I also have to check my Gmail, because the other transcription place goes through Gmail, so I have to read what's come up on there, but as far as I know, there's literally no work still, so... The thing about working in 2 different transcription places is that obviously they're both similar, but they also both have different formats of doing it. So you kind of have to, like, remember, like, the different formats and stuff like that. So I might even, like, take off this one and not do this one anymore. Yeah, there's still no work. There's, like, never any work. In the last couple emails, I didn't even bother looking at and checking because... literally, they just said there was straight up no work to be taken, and I've had this job technically for like 2 weeks now, and there's still nothing. So, I don't know. The other one I'm actually getting stuff on, so I might as well just shut this one off and say I don't want to work there anymore. Because there's literally never anything there. So I'll probably email them today and tell them I don't want to work with them anymore. So that I don't get their emails anymore and I don't have to worry about it, because there's literally never work, and the work that is there is only senior stuff. Like, it's only like the harder stuff that I'm not even allowed to take. So at this point, I don't really think it's worth it for me to stay in this one when I can find a lot more work a lot more often on this other site. Like, every day that I've been doing this for the last week that I've had this job under this company, I've had work every day to do. You know what I mean? So it's just not worth it for me anymore to do the other website. So I think I'm gonna email them and be like, hey, don't really want to do this. Yeah, the one not for yesterday but the day before says no current availability work available to be picked up. And same for the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that. Like, it's just, there's never work to be picked up, so what's the point of me getting all these emails when there's never anything there? And then when I do finally get the email, there's so many people working at this company that they're likely going to be taken before I get to take them. Plus, the other company is just more worth it, in my opinion, because of all this. So I was looking at the transcription things that I can do, and there was one in here that was like 7 minutes, and it had 30 unclaims on it, and I was like, why do people not want to, like, do this one? Like, what the heck? And I read them, and it was all talking about how he had really slurred speech, and how he was speaking too fast, and I was like, okay. And I clicked on it to listen to it. He was speaking so fast. He would speak really, really fast, and then all of a sudden, you would hear him go, and then he would start speaking really fast again, and then, like, what is this guy doing? Just speak normally. Like, what the heck? And he had 2 of them in here, and they're still here, and I just don't understand why he's speaking so fast. Like, even if say it was like a 20-minute file, not a 7-minute file, like, it'd be the same, but he'd be speaking normally, and it would actually be able to be transcribed. Whereas how he's doing it like this, and making it a 7-minute file to be transcribed, and he's speaking so fast, people can't even understand what he's saying, and like, why? And the project has been here for 12.5 hours, and there's still 3 hours left to do it. And nobody's done it, because he's speaking so fast, no one can freaking understand anything that he's saying. Why? It doesn't make any sense. Like, whatever. Oh my god. And a lot of these are 20-minute ones, and I don't know how long they'll take me to do. So I've just been doing other stuff instead. I emailed the other company, and they removed me from their list, so that's great. I'm still waiting on my therapist to email me, and then I'm gonna have to go out to start my car in about 10 minutes. I probably don't have, I can probably wait a little bit longer, because it's probably still a little bit warm from leaving to go get coffee a few hours ago. Plus it warmed up pretty fast, so I could actually probably wait to go heat it up. And I gotta be careful, because it's icy out, and I don't want another one of these. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that, and then on the Yahoo site, before you actually click on your mail to read it, it has a bunch of articles on the front page, and one of the articles that was like the main article on the top was talking about, I don't remember where it said because it's not here anymore, but it was someplace that sounded semi-familiar, but I don't know where or whatever anymore. It started with an L, whatever, doesn't matter, but it was talking about how the bus driver, like, apparently, like, they're suspecting the bus driver OD'd, and the bus got in a crash, so now they're going to jail for not only the drug use, but child endangerment, because who on earth drives a bus full of children to school and back and does drugs so hard that they basically OD and pass out, and then they're, like, how... Oh my god, I hate people. Like, there's no job in the world where doing drugs like that would be okay, but especially driving a big school bus full of children is like, I can't even wrap my head around how they even thought that was even a little bit okay. I found it because I googled it. Apparently it's in New Jersey. School bus aid. The school bus aid? So how did the bus aid crash the bus? Unless, like, maybe they were being stupid and they got in the driver's way, maybe? Or, like, distracted the driver? Anyways. Yeah, that's your daily dose of news from me. Yikes. Yeah, all of these seem to be, like, 19 minutes to 21 minutes. And I don't really want to get into something like that just in case. Because I don't know how long that'll take me. I don't time how long things usually take me, so I have no actual idea. I should probably start timing it, that way I know, like, oh, if I'm doing something that's like 20 minutes and the audio is relatively good and whatever, and there's no, like, things I have to go back and correct, like, inaudibles and stuff like that to try and figure out what they're saying, it takes me this long. But then someone with, like, a heavy accent with more inaudibles, more research, stuff like that on, like, foreign places, takes me this long, and this and that. So that'd be good for reference, so I should probably start doing that. I know, like, the regular, like, 3 to 4 minute ones with a little bit of research takes me about, like, 15 minutes, which isn't bad considering I also have to, like, research words and places of things and how to spell certain things. Like, if someone has a different name that's, like, not traditional, or, like, the name of a company that I'm not sure if I'm spelling right, stuff like that. So I should probably start, what's it called, putting in recording how long it takes me to do the longer ones that are like 20 minutes, because the 20-minute ones I don't think take that long. I think they take at most like an hour, and then with heavy research like an hour and a half, I think. But again, I'm not completely sure, and I don't want to start it and then not be able to finish it before I leave, because then, like, it takes me out of that frame of mind, and I'm not in, like, that work zone. I get taken out of the work zone to, like, go and do stuff, and then I come back and it's like, where was I? And it's hard to, like, get back into that. So I don't want to start something and then have to do that. So I might just end up waiting unless another short one comes along. I was gonna do that 7-minute one, like I said, but, like, he was talking so fast that would have probably taken me an hour or more because of just how fast he was speaking, and then he kept mumbling over his words, and I'm not into that. My watch is telling me that I have a therapy appointment tomorrow. Yes, if that's even gonna actually still happen. I have no idea. I'll let you guys know, I guess. So here's more on it if you're interested, although I'm pretty sure you're not interested in it. Basically, they were at, like, a stop sign sort of dealio, and there was one road this way and then the back road that they were on, and so there's only a right or left turn. There's no way to go forward. You can't. And both sides were stopped on that big main road. They were stopped, probably a stoplight to let that road go, which is probably on a sensor, doesn't matter anyways. They just, like, slowly started creeping forward, probably because she had passed out or something at this point. Slowly just started creeping forward, went across the road, and then, like, hit a tree. And they barely hit it, it was more like just a bump. And then she was arrested and revived because, again, she OD'd. She was on heroin, of all things. If you don't care about this, skip over. I'm sorry. Whatever. Sorry about that. And then, I guess she doesn't even have a commercial driving license, which means she has no right to be driving a bus because you need a specific license to do that. It's a way different vehicle, different handling, everything. There's more laws to it, stuff like that. And then, I guess, the bus driver was late, and she must have been, like, impatient or something. I mean, she was on drugs to begin with, so, like, whatever. She hopped in the driver's seat and decided to drive the kids, I assume, home or something? I don't know. Decided to drive them, when she shouldn't have been driving because she didn't have the license. She was also on drugs, this and that, whatever. Anyways, basically, it's just an entire huge mess. And I saw it, had my opinions about people being stupid and being upset about it, and decided to Google search it, and now I'm invested in learning about stupid people for some reason. I get invested in like weird things. Like I'll see something and go, why are they so stupid? And then I want to know more about it, even though it's just going to make me more upset at the world. So here I am. Anyways, more news from me. So I went and I took my brother to get his car. Turns out my brother misheard him and his car won't be done until maybe Tuesday. So that was a waste of my time and a waste of my gas, but whatever. I got another Tim Hortons coffee out of it, so whatever. My God, I'll probably have to take him on Tuesday. I went to call to make my dentist appointment, but I forgot my dentist is actually closed on Fridays, and that's like the main reason on why they're open on Saturdays, because usually doctors and dentist places are closed on the weekends, but mine closes on Friday, so that way they're open Saturday, and then I think they also have Sunday off, and then they're open the rest of the week until Friday, etc. And I had forgotten about that, so yeah, I'm gonna have to wait to make my call. I'll probably try calling tomorrow, because they should be open tomorrow, but I don't know their hours, so it'll depend. And my therapist just wants to make it an hour earlier for my appointment, so instead of going at 11 a.m., I'll be going at 10 a.m., which isn't a big issue. My one last time I went 2 weeks ago was at 10 a.m., but I made this one for 11 because it'd be easier and nicer, and no, it's not for 11 a.m., but whatever. I'm just not usually awake at 10 a.m. I'm like dead to the world. But yeah, so I did that. I still have to make that other doctor's appointment, but I think I might wait till Monday to do that, because then I'll have like the full week, and I'll know when my next therapy appointment and stuff is. There's a bunch of transcription work I can do, so I'll probably work on one of these. Maybe 2 of these actually, because I can do this one too. And then I should probably eat lunch soon, because it's already 1:30, and I haven't eaten lunch yet, so... Oh, this one has 5, so maybe I won't do that one. I don't want to pick one that so many people had issues with, because that means chances are I'll have issues with it. There are some that people had issues with, but I would do anyways, and it would work out fine, but usually if a lot of people are saying that they can't do it because of issues, chances are I won't be able to either, and I don't want to unclaim things. I want to pick something and be able to do the whole thing without unclaiming it, because it gives me a higher score on the thing, which makes it more likely for me to pass this thing and go to the next section, which makes it easier for me to like get into the next section, so I'll get paid more and stuff like that. So I just clicked on one that I want to do by a person that I favorited, because all of her files come in really nice and they're easy to understand, and even if I can't understand something, slowing it down makes it a lot easier to hear it in her files versus like other people's files. So I really like when she puts stuff in, because it's easy for me to do, and this one's only 4.5 minutes, so it really shouldn't take me that long, unless the other person speaking in this is kind of difficult to understand. But I didn't really listen to it. Her files tend to go fast because, again, she puts in really good files to get transcribed, so I didn't even really listen to it. I just clicked it. So hopefully I can do this one. That's probably a bad thing on my part, but I'll do it regardless. It just might take me longer if it's more difficult than I'm expecting, so anyways, we'll find out. I have to remember to make these appointments Monday, except for the dentist appointment I think I can make tomorrow. There's nothing else I have to do today besides this. So I think it might be best for me to end the vlog here. I still have to roll up the rim though. My last clip will probably be me rolling up the rim then, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging just in case I win something. It is time for another roll up the rim. This will be my last one today. I might end up getting one tomorrow, but I'm not sure. If anything, it'll probably be after my therapy appointment. That way I'm not, like, it doesn't feed into my anxiety before my appointment. So, if anything, I'll get one after. Last time when I went 2 weeks ago, we got Tim Hortons afterwards. Not just because it was roll up the rim, but also because, I made it through my appointment, and it went really well, and I went in alone for the first time, so. I want a free coffee! Yay! I want a free coffee. Probably can't see it unless I go like this, but win coffee! Yay! I feel like I should be more excited, but I've already had a couple wins, so it's like, not like crazy, I guess. I don't know. But I'm still excited. I have to go cut this out so I don't forget. And then I have to take care of dishes. I just did some transcription work, and I'll have to do more. I don't know when the work week ends for this. I probably should look. But they pay out on Monday, so I don't know if the work week ends today. Whatever I finish today and stuff will get paid for on Monday. Or if the work week goes into like Saturday or something, and then that'll be counted in. But I don't want to be like, no, I'll do work over the weekend, and then it turns out that all the work I do on the weekend is going to be in my next paycheck. So I'll have to check and see, or I can even email someone to ask. But either way, I guess it doesn't really matter. But I'm really happy that I won a free coffee. I'm going to put it in my wallet so I don't forget. Because knowing me, I'll forget. I still have that painting on the easel back there that I gotta finish. But I've been so busy with Melanie and then this transcription thing that I've been doing. Plus, like, the YouTube video that I do on this vlog channel. Because I'm not really doing my art videos right now. I just haven't had the time to work on it. But depending on what happens this weekend, if I decide to not do transcription, I'll finish the painting and then do transcribing or something like that. I don't know, I've been meaning to finish it for a while now, and I just still haven't finished it, because I've been busy with a bunch of other junk, so, oh well, it'll get done at some point, hopefully soon. But yeah, I think that's everything for today, because everything else will be pretty boring, so, I'm gonna end the vlog here. Melanie's doing very well, again. I guess I didn't need to say that, but I did, so whatever. I'll see you guys on Monday, yeah. So I hope you guys had a good week, and I hope you guys are to have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday.